So I've loved to write since I was probably like 5 in kindergarten. I've always loved to write stories, and I would make like little books out of like printer paper for my family when I was in all through elementary school. And so whenever it came time to schedule like for high school classes, my English teacher and my mom really encouraged me to take journalism. And I was reluctant at first because I really wanted to take some other electives, but I chose journalism, and I had scheduled like a different elective my second semester, and I switched it to journalism because I loved it so much first semester. So I got like my first article published my first semester freshman year, and from then on I've loved journalism. So that really made me want to continue. And I think also being published first semester helped with that as well. One that was around me for like all of junior year knew that I was talking about this San Francisco trip with my journalism class. It was announced at like the end of my sophomore year that there was going to be a national journalism convention in San Francisco in April 2023. And so literally from August on, my class and I, we were counting down. It was this whole thing, and it was one of the best weeks ever. It was so much fun. I was just surrounded by all of these other journalists, like student journalists, who, just all from across the country, and they all had different like ideas on how to run their magazine, or maybe they had a newspaper, and it was like there were so many different ideas, and I loved talking with everyone and getting some more insight for Kaufman's magazine. That really showed me like, oh, I maybe want to pursue this in college and like as a career. Winning my first journalism award was super fun because it really showed me like this is more than just a hobby. It's something that I'm not that bad at. This first place in sports writing for the Martys, from the Central Ohio Society of Professional Journalists. So they have the Martys. They have 4 categories. They have sports writing, news writing, feature writing, and then like the Marty, which is like the overall story of the year. And so I won first place in sports writing for my article on unconventional sports. And I found out when I was in San Francisco, and I was at dinner with my teacher and 2 of my other peers, and we had all won something. And she like announced it to us at dinner, and it was super fun. And it's a really nice memory for me because it really showed me like that this is something I can do in my life, and I won money too, which was also nice. So kind of back to the conference, I would say, is kind of whenever I realized that I wanted to at least major it in journalism in college. But I've always known I wanted to do something with writing, so journalism felt like a career that could amount from that. So instead of majoring in like English, where I don't really know what I would do with that because I don't want to be a teacher or anything, like journalism, I can actually work in like the field. And I just really love journalism class. It's always been my favorite class. I know I don't even count it as homework, writing articles, because I just enjoy it so much. And so it just felt like the obvious choice. And I've never really gotten any backlash from peers, but I would definitely say adults are a little more like, oh, journalism, are you going to make any money? And like fake news, and just lots of comments from adults. So my favorite article I've written is this one I wrote for the last issue, which was winter 2023-2024. And it was called Passion versus Paycheck. And I have been wanting to write an article like this, and it's basically about like people pursuing degrees in like the arts and how they may feel pressure to go into the STEM field. And so I like interviewed like people going into art school, and people like someone that is double majoring in like math and art. And I interviewed someone who like felt pressure, who they wanted to go in the arts but they felt like they couldn't, and some art teachers. So it was just a very fun article to write, and it really does hit close to home because I felt pressure to pursue something besides journalism. So it had been an article that I've been wanting to write for a while, and I think that it was well executed. I was happy with the final result.
Awesome, thank you.